Alright, hi, my name is Cole Petters,
I'm Chris Rodoni.
and we kind of did a different 20 time than everyone else. In the beginning, we wanted to do 120 time, and that was the goodbye video for John, but things took a twist, and we ended up doing maybe 1 3/4 of a 20 time. Oh no! There we go. Alright, so the goodbye video for John, this was intended, so we started this basically right in the beginning of second semester. And this was originally going to be due March 31st, which was the last day John was going to work here. But like I said before, things took a twist, and we ended up having to make a video in 2 weeks. That meant filming 1 week and editing the next, and setting up interviews with staff and teachers and kids, and it was all a hassle. Now, we decided to do what we did because John has been here for quite a while. John's been to every sporting event. He's supported every athletic team, all the teachers, all the staff, all the kids. He really has a big heart. And when we found out John was going to leave, Mr. Ori actually suggested making a goodbye video. So Chris and I took that challenge, and we did a video. Now, we first started up the video with an interview with Coach Lugo. When he first started working here as an athletic director, his office was John's office because they did not have an office for him yet. And that's when Coach Lugo really grew with John for those 3 years, and they really started to connect. And in the goodbye video, we used a variety of shots as from interviews. We even used a drone to capture the footage like you see in the right corner. And I used this shot specifically when like the beat dropped in the music to add effect, and it looks pretty cool too. Now we did encounter some problems. Specifically, Chris edited the whole video and then gave it to me to add the music, and the music would not add. So I had to re-edit everything, like start from the whole beginning and edit this in under 6 hours. And it really took quite a turn. In regards to the interviews, I set up multiple interviews. Sometimes teachers canceled or staff canceled, so that took a toll. So I basically got interviews in less than 4 days. And especially with that week, with me being in math and having all these projects due, I especially had to organize my time, right? Oh, and the other problem was the fact that this was due in 2 weeks and not March 31st. Final product, we thought this turned out great. This was showed on the basketball senior night for guys and girls, and I especially thought this turned out great because I made John cry, and that was my intention, to make him cry of happiness. And with him being there with all his grandkids and his wife, I thought this really turned out great.
And for our second 20 time, which didn't end up going too well, me and Cole decided to kind of do a sort of John Oliver-esque newsreel about things going on in our area, like around Saratoga, Los Gatos, Campbell, things like of that nature. Problem was that when we went to go do research for all the things that we would talk about, we only had 45 minutes in each Monday to do things, so we would go look through, and each week it just got slightly longer. There wasn't like a whole lot of news going on around here until kind of towards the end with that body that was found in downtown. Most recently, the guy that crashed up in 35 up at Skyline. There were some weird robberies going on in Campbell. There were things of that nature that didn't really come out till the end. So our script just kind of got it was really in chunks, and then all of a sudden got really big, and that was kind of a problem because me and Cole, both of us played spring sports, so we didn't have a time, and my sport was at night and his was right after school, so when his ended, mine started, so we didn't really have enough time to work together, really, to get that, because lost time is never found again. So here's just some screenshots of our script. It was like 8 pages long, we had pictures and some interviews of how students felt, but really it was just kind of a conglomeration of really poor planning and just a lot of outside sources, but we never actually finished filming the actual newsreel portion. We just have all the components of it, which is why Cole mentioned that we only had 1 3/4 of a 20 time. This project, man, did it change us, because you think that you have a lot of time with a month and a half to do a big project, but with only 45 minutes just on a Monday, and then not a whole lot of time out of school to kind of put together the rest of it, you can't really get like a whole lot of stuff done.
Yeah, if we could redo this, we'd probably kind of split as partners for this project, just because of all the time components. Like you said earlier, lacrosse started at 6, baseball ended at 6. On the weekends, he had work, and again, I had baseball, and it was just really hard trying to find a time where we could all film. And then finally, when we found a time to film, it turns out MAP had their senior trip to Asilomar, and that just completely made us not be able to film. So that really took a hit. So our plans, if we could do this again, is probably go solo or find different partners, especially a partner who has the same time schedule as you.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.